Hi guys, a very good evening to all of you. I'm Saba, your English educator at Oliveboard, and I welcome you all on our official YouTube channel. So let's start today's session. So today also, as you know, we are going to discuss one complete paper. Okay. So this is the complete paper of IBPS PO. 30 out of 30 is your target. So today I'm not, target is already written. So this is going to be your aim should be to achieve this 30 because today we are having normal pre-level. Okay. Next week main sessions are already scheduled. Okay. चलो क्विकली एवरीबॉडी ज्वाइन दिस सेशन. जल्दी से सभी लोग सेशन को ज्वाइन कर लीजिए. गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन. क्विकली ज्वाइन दिस सेशन. Day before yesterday I took one session where I gave you homework. Okay, so Ramu, Icha, then Matt, Sakshada, Shellback, Karnam, Samakar, Lakshmi, Iqbal, Devi. Okay, all these people did the homework, and in fact everybody was on the same page. The answer was correct, that is C. Okay, and RC we did, so it was easy question. Okay, yes. Chalo, are you all ready for today's session? Tell me how many of you are going to first of all have the determination that you will target 30 out of 30 today. You will at least try your level best to get this score. So don't make silly mistakes. Don't read half of the question and mark your answers, because if you follow the right approach, today's session is not going to be very tough. Okay, so it is easily achievable if you be a bit careful, so you can easily achieve this target. Chalo, let's see how many of you are going to get this. It's evening. Chalo, let's start. Question number 1 is before you. Okay, some successful people have plus V3. Okay, whereas we don't need. So I think have risen to the top by earning. No, it is fine, right? Actually, my device got turned off and I don't know why. Chalo, I think it is fine now, right? No buff. Actually, I told you my laptop turned off. Chalo, let's start. So some successful people have dash, so have plus V3 will come. Okay, so we need V3 form here. So simple, the answer will be AC need to be replaced. And we have only one option, so the answer is going to be have plus V3. Have risen. Word swap is usually easy, especially in pre, it is quite easy. Okay, have risen to the top. And here you will use the word whereas some others have risen to the top by line. Okay, next. Chalo, next question. Yes, that was the first question. See, born fruit, bear fruit means to give good results. So simply you need an adjective here, and those who want, so here we need a verb. So it is going to be BD. Okay. Chalo, next question. So if you keep this speed, we can do even 40 questions today. Chalo, next question. What happened? Why your speed has minimized? Keep the same pace throughout the session. Someone is saying C, rest everybody is saying E. See, this is easy now. Don't you think it's easy? Technology is likely, we can use the word likely, likely means probably. A major factor behind the evolution, absolutely correct. Non-routine cognitive task intensities, whereas structural changes and changes in the supply of labor have shaped the manual task contents. So it is absolutely correct. So directly the answer will be NCR. No changes required. Because non-routine cognitive task, we say cognitive task means thinking ability. Okay. So this is whatever is given, everything is absolutely correct. And changes, you know, it is noun. So we need an adjective. Cognitive is also adjective. So everything is correct. There is no mistake, and we don't need to replace it. Next. See, you have to choose it, na? No changes. Don't say now that no change is difficult to choose. E again B. What is this? See, water storage in reservoirs, absolutely correct. Of most states of West and South India has tipped to. Tipped means lower to, has lowered to less than average. Okay. Of last 10 years, absolutely correct. And the Central Water Commission said indicating a worsening. Achha, this is indicating a worsening water crisis. Absolutely correct. There is no error. Okay. So again, we have to mark NCR. Next. बिल्कुल हो जाएगा खुशबू. कितनी मेहनत कर उसको पर डिपेंड करता है. Who said C? Somebody said C here. Then see, enhance is a verb, so simply aims 2 plus V1. Absolutely correct. Can enhance overall. Enhance means uplift, improve. Artist decided to enhance his painting. See, usage wise, grammatically, third is wrong. Contextually, all are correct. So simple, the answer is going to be C, 1 and 2. So the artist decided to enhance his painting by adding more vibrant colors. Next. This is also the trick. When questions are easy, so options will confuse you. 30 out of 30 I want. Remember this. See, we have to tell the correct usage. As you all know that target can be a noun also, target can be a verb also. As a noun, it means aim. You have to set high target. Like today's target is, okay. So I told you that today's target is a noun, and you have to target 30 out of 30 target is a verb. So the advertising campaign aims to target young consumers, right? The arc of, okay, जो निशानेबाज होता है, to careful aim at the target, it is noun, it is verb, correct? And sets a target, again it is a noun, so absolutely correct, we have D. Yes, we have PJ, Para-jumbles, closed test, RC, everything. Chalo, error detection, next question. I have hidden myself. You have to find incorrect one. Is something wrong in the direction? We have to find incorrect one. So whatever you feel is wrong, just mark that answer. See, error detection and para-jumbles, these two sections are enough to slow down your speed. I don't know how many answers I'm getting. B, D, C, A. चलो देखते हैं. Every Christmas. Can we use every in past time also? Now please pay attention one by one, okay? First of all, every Christmas when I was a kid, can we use every day, every Christmas in past tense also, or it should be in present? I'm asking, I'm not telling you the answer. I'm asking you people. It should be in present or past. It can be in any indefinite tense. Because individual routines can be used in any indefinite tense, present, past, and future also. Every Christmas, I will do this. It can be in any indefinite tense, present, past, and future. So, absolutely correct. When I was a kid, because it is talking about my past time, my parents would send out a card with an update on what the family was up to. What the family was up to means what the family was planning to do. So, a sentence looks absolutely correct. There is no mistake in that. We have to find the incorrect one. Let's see B. Many people are saying B is wrong. We still need a lot of innovation, correct, to solve problems like malaria or obesity, correct. But we are also going to be focusing more on what is wrong here. Tell me, focusing is wrong. Don't we use to be plus ing? To be plus ing and to be plus v3 both we can use. To be plus ing is what? It is active form. And to be plus v3 is what? It is passive form. Yes or no? So you can say it is going to be cooked by me. You can say this, that, and see, we can use to be plus ing as well. Okay. So both are correct, but we are also going to be focusing more on improving the quality of life. So to be plus ing is absolutely right. Okay. So these are the problems, malaria or obesity. So these are the problems. We still need a lot of innovation to solve problems like malaria or obesity. But we are also going to be focusing, means we are also going to focus. So either you say to focus or to be focusing, both are active form. Both are correct. To be focusing, to focus. Okay. More on improving the quality of life. If I say you and if I say you or I, so can you find this grammatical error that and should be replaced with or? How would I know that we have to problem this problem? It can be malaria, can either be a problem or obesity. So both are absolutely correct. Unless it is wrong, why to change it? So A and B is absolutely correct. Let's see the next one. This sounds absurd, but it is absolutely correct. To be plus ing we use. For most of human history, we have been focused on. See, here also you people will say it should be focusing on. But don't we use have been plus V3? What is the difference between have been plus V3 and have been plus ing? So this is active form and passive form. We have been focusing means हम लोग focus कर रहे थे. We have been focused on मतलब हमारे पास focus किया जा रहा था. So we have been focused on living longer by fighting disease and trying to grow enough food for everyone. Okay. So we have been focused on मतलब हमारे ऊपर focus किया गया कि हमारा we have to and see when you need have been plus ing. But here we can use ing also. Now we have been focusing on living longer. For plus time is given. So for most of the human history, we have been focusing on living longer by fighting disease and trying to grow. Because we are focusing now, or we have been focused on. Just say if I say these areas have been focused on, but we are the doer or receiver here. So these areas have been focused on, you can say. So in passive voice, you can say focused on, but here we are the doer because we are focusing on living longer and fight by fighting disease and this. Okay. So the error is in C part, guys. Let's please see the third part. In the past year, researchers have doubled down on a second generation of hypothesis. See, hypothesis is plural, but it is absolutely correct. Giving way to new theories, because this R is used for generation, it is not used for hypothesis. Okay, so the answer error is in C part. C is wrong, guys. And we need active form here, not the passive form here. This is correct, we are going to be focusing. Okay, but here we need active form because we have been focusing on. Clear, everyone? Simple error. Active and passive error we have. Just say if I say I have been eaten, is it correct? I have been eaten. Is it right? Is it right? I have been eaten. So same is the difference. I have been eaten means you have been eaten. Now you are no longer existing. Okay, somebody consumed you. So same is the thing. You have not been focused. You have been focusing on, because we human beings, okay, human history, humans are focusing on. So humans are not focused on. Humans are focusing on. Okay, we have focused on. Yes, you can say this also. See, there are two ways. Either you can say we have been focusing on, or the other way is we have focused on. Active voice is required whether you need perfect or you need perfect continuous. Because 4 plus 10 can take both perfect and perfect continuous. So yes, Sharma, yes, absolutely. We can say we have focused on or we have been focusing on. Okay. Chalo, shall I proceed? Errors are good. अभी तक आप लोग को लग रहा होगा बहुत अच्छा है. Everything is very easy, rosy, because of word swap and word usage. Sentences are lengthy, errors are good. If all are incorrect, then you will mark all are correct or you will mark all are incorrect. Here, do we need to tell the correct one or the incorrect one? Tell me. Oh, sorry, this is wrong. If this direction is wrong. If all are correct, mark all are correct as your answer. Chalo, let's see. Actually, yes, this direction, I have changed it. Okay. The US economy hit a historic high in 2018. You have to tell the correct one here, not the incorrect one. Okay. The US economy hit a historic high in 2018 and unemployment is at its lowest rate in 5 decades. Okay. Are we talking about present time or we are talking about past time? First, tell me this. Chalo, quickly. The US economy hit a historic high. Historic is absolutely correct. Okay. In 2018, and hit is used as V2 form here. Okay, it is used as V2 form here, so it is absolutely correct. And unemployment is at its lowest rate in 5 decades, yet wage growth for the vast majority of Americans has stalled. So this wage growth for vast, but this is in present. This is in present, so we can't change this is into was. Wait for a moment. Next question. Indonesia is home to over 130 active volcanoes due to its position on Pacific Ring of Fire, a belt of tectonic plate boundaries circling ocean where frequent seismic activity occurs. Second is absolutely correct. There is no doubt. Okay. So second is absolutely correct. Then third, the PM Kisan, a cash transfer program that draws on means attracts major initiatives. Draws on means attracts. Okay. Major initiatives by two state governments has a long way. So the PM Kisan has a long way to go in terms of both its implementation and scope. Both is followed by and. This is also absolutely correct. See, the hundreds of miniature, I think the answer should be E. I think the answer should be E. Okay. Hundreds of miniature stupa-like forms lay. Lay is right or wrong, guys? Lay is used as what? Lay down. Lay means they are kept. Lie, lay, you know, na? So hundreds of miniature stupa-like forms lay strewn beneath prayer wheels and elsewhere in the temple, completely exposed to the elements yet possessing an ineffable dignity and stately presence. Stately is an adjective. Princely, stately, these are adjectives, they are not nouns, guys. See, you know, lie, lay, lane, and lay, laid, laid. These are two forms. Lie, lay, lane, and lay, laid, laid. This lay we use to place horizontally. This I have told you in verb foundation also, that verb basic also. कि कंफ्यूजिंग फॉर्म का वर्ब ले का मतलब होता है कोई चीज रखना, लाई का मतलब होता है पड़ा होना, ठीक है. सो हंड्रेड्स ऑफ मिनिएचर स्तूपा लाइक फॉर्म्स दे ले, वो पड़े हुए हैं. सो यू आर यूजिंग दिस फॉर्म, ओके, beneath prayer wheels and elsewhere in the temple, completely exposed to the elements yet possessing. So these stupa like forms are exposed to the elements yet possessing an ineffable dignity and stately presence. Stately is used as an adjective, like wordly, stately, these are adjective presence of their own. So this there is used for stupa like forms. Everything is correct, there is all are correct. Seismic activity is singular, so occurs will come, Shalini. First I marked, but first we cannot say was, because here we are talking about past, but from here we are talking about present. Because from that time, okay, American, this has stalled. So here we are saying that that time in 2018, it was hit a historic high, and unemployment is at its lowest rate in 5 decades. Okay, so the Pacific Ring of Fire. See, the sentences are too lengthy and sentences are very nice, guys. Good sentences we have. Okay, it is a proper noun. It is not necessary that it is not any monument. We use the before monument, we use the before religious books. So is it is not referring to any religious book or monument or rivers or something like that. So there is no specific rule that we have to use the here mandatorily. So simple, the answer is going to be very time taking, very time taking. All the sentences are very good. Is this stately word clear to everyone? All these are adjectives. Next question. अभी अगर कोई भी doubt I will see it. Now move on to the next question. If you have any doubt, I will see that. Okay. Read every sentence carefully. Again, you have a doubt. First of all, tell me, are you choosing the correct one or incorrect one? Let's see. Union budget proposals to raise the public float of listed companies, a tax on stock buybacks, and an increase in surcharge on high income earners will weigh on stocks and affect returns of investors or affect. See, effect can be a verb, but it carries different meaning. So directly you can say that it will affect returns of investors. So it will weigh on means it will have significant importance on stocks, okay, and it will affect return of investors. So this is definitely wrong. A to galat hai. So it means E can also be eliminated because we can't say all are correct. Japan officially resumed commercial whaling after O. Then is written. Simple error. It will be then more than 30 years of limiting whale hunt to specific purposes. Okay. Union government has launched the Go Travel campaign in New Delhi to promote the use of travel handicap. C looks correct. Now let me see. D, siesta means short sleep. Siesta means short sleep. A period of sleep common in some countries, particularly those where the weather is warmer, is a shortest nap taken in the early afternoon after the midday meal. What is error in this? Shortest nap, or is the shortest nap or a short nap, you will say. So you know that before superlative degree we cannot use a. So either you will say, and this is also wrong, weather is warm because there is no. Whether weather is warm is a, and siesta is a short nap. Is the shortest nap or a short nap? Okay, so simple error. Now this question was also lengthy, but here the errors are easy, right? अब देखो दोनों क्वेश्चन में बहुत डिफरेंस है. Here you were getting visible errors, and usually in pre, even if the questions are lengthy, you will get visible errors. Okay. Siesta, note down the meaning. Siesta we call to short sleep, cat nap, you know. So nap, you know. So that is called siesta. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. आ सकता है. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. पावर नैप यू कैन से. Warmer we use when there is a hidden comparison. So there is no comparison. Okay. Countries where the weather is warm. So warm and a shortest both are wrong. 40 wings. Very good, Icha. You can get sentence based errors. Now here also the errors are very visible. Be very quick. Some are saying D, some are saying C. See here also we have to find the correct one. Is this A right? See, पहले तो हम ये पहले eliminate कर दे because this is blunder. This is the most obvious error that we can see. So C and E are eliminated. So all are not correct. Okay. Now what is wrong in A? Researchers found we are now likely to sail well past 1.5 degrees Celsius of warming, the limit set by the Paris Climate Accords, even if we don't build or don't build. So it is wrong. Don't build. Okay. So this is also wrong. The current account deficit to GDP was higher in 2018 to 19 as compared from or as compared to. Simple errors. Okay. So as compared to 2017 to 18. Okay. Then as per Indian government data on road accidents, road crashes, kill about. Okay. 1,50,000 people each year, although WHO report argues that the numbers are, see here the numbers is given. Had it been the number, then it would have been is, but the numbers are is given, so only D is correct as taller. Got it? See, if you are getting lengthy errors, now listen to me. देखते साथी, don't leave it, because except one question, all other questions were very doable, right? पॉजिटिव आएगा डी में, कहां पर पॉजिटिव आएगा, किधर पॉजिटिव लगाना, इन गवर्नमेंट डेटा, नो, गवर्नमेंट डेटा, ओके, दैट इज करेक्ट. चलो नेक्स्ट. The sun is singular, so shoot will not go, because I hope you all know that shoot, the form is shoot, short, 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 short. तो पहले जितने ऑप्शन शूट वाले एलिमिनेट कर दीजिए, ठीक है. नाउ यू आर लेफ्ट विथ ओनली दिस, सो शूट्स ऑफ और शूट्स आउट. So simple, the answer will be this. This A is also highlighted. Okay, A is also highlighted. Simple. Next. No, these are easy question. For moons, this who is not used for any person, it is used for moon. Moon is a celestial object, so we will use which. And the verb is singular, so we can't use once also. So who all eliminated, the answer will be one of which. Next. See, two revives is blunder, so your two revival is wrong. By reviving is wrong, so it will be to revive in the upcoming 9 to 12 months. Okay. So to revive on or to revive in, first of all, tell me, on will come or in will come? Who is saying see? See, this in is used for in the month. So on the months or in the months. Look at the preposition also. So to revive in the upcoming 9 to 12 months. अच्छा, one more thing guys. ये आप लोगों से डाइजेस्ट कैसे हो गया? How did you digest it? Industries plural and have singular. Had this been a question of error detection, तो आप लोगों ने तो उसको गलत कर दिया होता. Is it right or wrong? Have is right or has will come? Chalo, earlier you focused on proper noun. Very good, Sahil. We have to consider it correct because proper noun means it will be singular only. So we have to keep it singular only. Britannia Industries has postponed product launches. Okay. It is the name. Like if I say the United States. So do you say the United States have launched strikes on Iran? Do we say this? So same is the case there. Chalo, fortunately, this was not the question of collective noun को capital में नहीं लिखते सूर्यांश. It is not a collective noun. So it is what? It is a proper noun. As it is, we have to consider it. If it is singular, so the United States, we know it is the name of a nation. So in the same way, Britannia Industries is a company name. Okay. So guys, joint banking super elite. Okay. Use code Saba, join banking super elite, join this Telegram channel, those who are new, okay? Because in English, every day you need practice. So join this Telegram channel for updates and for PDF. Para-jumble. Para-jumble. Quickly. Have you all tried? Is there any confusion in the opening sentence also? No, you all have started with C only. Shall I discuss? चलो, I think सारी possibility आप लोगों ने लगा दी, all permutation combination. Only one statement is fixed, that is C. बाकी नहीं पता आप लोगों ने क्या किया है. Let's see. चलो, are you all ready? Shall I discuss? Nigeria has a vast population. Nigeria has a what vast population. Acha, somebody has started with CA also. That is directly dependent on climate sensitive economic and development sectors as well as natural resources for sustenance and subsistence means livelihood. Tell me one thing, can't we start with A? Can't we start with A? We can start with A. See, if I don't read further, so uh, if I don't read further, so I can start with A because there is nothing on the basis of which we can eliminate that A cannot be the beginning. We can start with A. Okay. Next, the risks of failing to mitigate climate change or respond to it remain unknown. What is the subject of remain? That is risks. The risks remain unknown, but the welfare implications are likely to be immense. Okay. Climate change poses a major threat to poverty reduction and sustainable development worldwide, especially in developed countries, Nigeria inclusive. So, including Nigeria. Is Nigeria a developed country? Climate change poses a major threat to poverty reduction and sustainable development worldwide, especially in developed countries, Nigeria. We can start with A also, we can start with C also, okay? Furthermore, we can't start with D, then E can also be the beginning. Nigerians live on the front lines of pollution, disaster, and degradation of resources and land. Unfortunately, several of the country's new growth plans seem to underestimate climate change the threats. Of the countries means we are talking about only one country. Chalo, now there are three sentences that can be the beginning. A, C, and E. Right? अब ध्यान से सुनिएगा. In this entire passage, what is the theme? The theme is Nigeria, the theme is Nigerians, or the theme is climate change. What is the theme of this entire para-jumble? नाइजेरिया के बारे में बात हो रही है, नाइजेरियंस के बारे में बात हो रही है, या फिर क्लाइमेट चेंज के बारे में बात हो रही है? Because on the basis of the theme, we will decide there are three sentences that can be opening. So overall, the passage is talking about climate change, and Nigeria is the example. Am I right? So we will start neither with A nor C nor sorry, we will start neither with A or E. We will start with C. Is it clear? Did you get the point? So climate change is the theme, and we have discussed especially in developed countries and including Nigeria. So Nigeria has been included here. So now next sentence we will talk about, because rest every sentence is talking about Nigeria only. So after C you will jump to Nigerians or you will jump to Nigeria. So when you have said including Nigeria, so you will talk about Nigeria only. CA. Any confusion? Till CA, any confusion? Nigeria has a vast population that is directly dependent on climate sensitive economic and development sectors as well as natural resources for sustenance and livelihood. Okay, CA is correct. Now, furthermore will not come. Achha, here we are talking about positive or negative being dependent on climate sensitive economic and development sectors. So is it a positive thing or negative thing? मतलब climate change is a threat to poverty reduction, okay? And here it is what it is referring to, that Nigeria is entirely dependent on climate only. So it is negative. Now, well, what else we will say? We will not talk about mitigating climate change. और कहीं पर बात हुआ है? Furthermore, the rural majority's adaptation ability to climate change impact is very limited. I think we will go for D. D will come na. You will not jump to Nigerians. Not Nigerians, guys. सारा sentence ही Nigeria के लिए है. Everywhere the country means it is also referring to Nigeria only. So one by one, first of all, you will see what all challenges they have. So the challenges is that um, they can move to poverty, and because the entire economy is based on climate sensitive climate, and then they don't have any adaptation also. So they can't adapt themselves. So C, A, D, can we say will form pair? Tell me. मुझे तो यहाँ पे साफ साफ एफ और बी में रिलेशन दिख रहा है. तो can't you see the pair between F and B? CAD is paired because here we are talking about the dangers that they are facing. They don't have any problem, all the problems. Now we will talk about this development plan. Can you see? Unfortunately, several of the countries' new growth plan. So the countries mean Nigerians' new growth plans seem to underestimate climate change threats. So the plans are also underestimating. They are not considering climate change threats. And the risk of failing to mitigate climate change or respond to it remain unknown, but the welfare implications are likely to be immense. So CADFB will form pair. Then at the end, you will talk about Nigerians. This will be the last sentence, that Nigerians live on the front lines of pollution, disaster, and degradation of resources and land. DE कहा मैंने बोला? CADFBE. This is going to be the arrangement. See, here we are talking about mitigating climate change. So the government plans are not doing anything to mitigate climate change. That is what. So that is why I have paired this. Can you see? New growth plans, okay. So they are doing nothing to mitigate climate change. So that is why you will see welfare schemes and all. So FB is forming pair, and then at the end, because this is the only statement that is talking about. So the conclusion is that, so hence Nigerians live on. बस hence लिखा नहीं है, but यहाँ पे वही है. When country is in such a problem, so definitely people will have to survive. See, I don't think it is confusing, guys. You have started with Nigeria. CA is forming a mandatory pair. Now in A also we are talking about the negative impact, and in F also we are talking. Sorry, D also we are talking about the problems, and then government is not doing anything. So we don't know anything about the government. That government is also not taking any step to mitigate the climate change. So hence the people will do what? They have to live on the front lines of pollution. Not population, so A and D. Here we are talking about problems. A and D are talking about problems. So on that basis, we have paired A and D. See this quickly, then we shall move on to the next question. See it quickly. मुझे तो ये confusing नहीं लगा, because यहाँ पे direct relation बन रहा है. There is no doubt also. Just you have to recognize that climate change is the theme. Nigeria is an example. Then everywhere we are talking about Nigeria, the problems Nigeria is. CE will not form pair. E will come at the end. Advik. FB has formed pair and E is the relation. Last conclusion. FB has formed pair. Okay, and E is the. See, यहाँ पर अगर आप बात करिए, आप ऐसे करो. Listen to me carefully. Don't see the pair of B and E. All the sentences are talking about Nigeria, and then at the last you have said that when the country is in such a problem, so who will suffer ultimately? It is the people. So here hence is not given. So directly you will say that Nigerians live on the front lines of pollution, disaster and degradation. Okay, so this is the theme. एक बार फिर से चेक करिएगा आप लोग. मूविंग ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, अदरवाइज दिस पैराजंबल विल टेक. क्विकली रीड द क्लोज टेस्ट फास्ट. Who told that the sentence that begins with furthermore should be conclusion? No. Hence or thus can be the conclusion. अभी वहीं पे 10 लिखा होता तब कंक्लूजन लगता. आप लोग ना अपने अटेम्प्ट्स में पैराजंबल को हटा के ही चलो. नाउ क्लोज टेस्ट शुड गिव यू एक्यूरेसी. So do should I give the options or not? Because you people are doing the close test without options only. That's good. Chalo, let's see. You can save your time in these questions. Simply the doll is named after, we say na, he was named after Mahatma Gandhi. So किसी के नाम पे अपना नाम रखना. So yes, absolutely, it was a correct guess. Next. Next. Now, whatever you have lost in Para-jumble, that RC is going to compensate. So, by watching, okay, the inspiration behind Barbie's creation, Handler was inspired by watching her daughter dash with paper dolls, okay? So, play with paper dolls, watching play. Next. See, initially Handler's idea was not met with excitement. People they did not take it seriously. Okay, they were not very hopeful about it. As her husband and fellow industry executives were dash about, so apprehensive about. What will be the answer? Apprehensive. Next, apprehensive means they were not sure, fearful. Okay, fearful and yes, apprehensive. Next. Now, for children, you can't use who, which, all these things. So, simply among children who enjoy dressing up the doll. Okay. Next. We can't do RC today. I got one RC also. Chalo, next day we will do RC. Now, here, do we have any confusion? Some are saying A, some are saying D. Let's see. Some are saying A, some are saying D. E blank. The first Barbie. See, first Barbie, if we are talking about, can we think of A? And at the time means it is talking about present time or past time. The first Barbie we will say. So first Barbie means we are talking about the old one, na? The old edition. So old edition, how can we think about this? सबसे पहले तो इसको eliminate करेंगे. Now the Barbie predicted. Barbie can't predict anything. Barbie was a doll. So simply Barbie cannot copy. Imitate means copy. So we have only one option, that is reflected the style at the time. कि उस टाइम पर जो भी स्टाइल होता था, the Barbie reflected the same style. इसमें भी गलती करना, क्लोज टेस्ट में भी. नेक्स्ट. Can we use the word since here? Not at all, because since we use in perfect or perfect continuous tense. So if were sold, so we can say within its first year. See, had it been अगर since you can use जब हर साल 3 लाख बारबी सेल होती, but here we are saying within the first year they have sold 3 lakh Barbies. Okay, see the craze, and still we have the craze of Barbie. Okay, now tell me how many of you did not get 6 out of 6 here. Forget about overall accuracy. Tell me your accuracy in closed test first. How many of you did not get 6 out of 6 here? What about para-jumble? See, the entire session, I think only 1 or 2 error detections were a bit moderate. Para-jumble, you made it difficult, okay? Otherwise, it was easy. So this is your homework question, guys. Do it as homework. Ending this session, जाते जाते please सभी लोग session को like और share करिएगा. Subscribe to our YT channel, like this session and share this session with others. We'll see you all on Monday. छोटा मोटा गलती अच्छा. So in your exam for छोटा मोटा गलती, you are not going to get negative marking, right? Para-jumble, please everybody see it again. Okay, if you have any confusion, then ask. But I want you all, if you had any confusion in the para-jumble, see it again. Okay, try to do the pairing again. You will get the link. Para-jumble क्योंकि पूरा लेके जाता है 6 नंबर. See, good score मेरे अकॉर्डिंग 30 प्लस होना चाहिए. Minimum 25 plus. Minimum 25 plus should be the good score. Okay. Ojasvi, is this not exam level? See, I don't think that you are suitable for apprentice exam. When you can become PO, so why to go for apprentice? Or the aim should always be high. Chalo, now finally I'm ending, guys. Like this session and share this session with others. Okay, thank you.